Welcome back everyone to Minecraft TARDIS building episode 5. I've actually decided to do some off-camera work this time, so to start off we're going to give you a little tour of what I've built while we've been away. So there's this platform up here, but we will come back to that in just a moment. So what we're going to do first is just pop down to the entrance. So you might remember last time what we did was, included some extra lights and started building a corridor as well as the first proper room of this build besides the console room. So something that I forgot to do last time that I said I was going to do was put an inner door between the console room and the police box door. So what I've done is hooked up this lever to do just that. There we go. Just like in the classic series, there's now an inner door to keep out the bad guys. First of all, there's still bats in here. I'll figure out how to get rid of them at some point. But yeah, what we're going to do is give you a quick tour of everything that I've built so far off camera. So last time we built the architectural reconfiguration room, which is through this corridor here. I've extended the corridor, of course. I put extra lights in. I'm going to rig up these lights later, but obviously we did the architectural reconfiguration system, which was this room in here that seemed to absorb any light that it came into contact with, so we just don't go in there because it's too scary. So we got that, and I also built up more of this corridor down here. You should be able to just about see it. Let me put some night vision on. The corridor's been extended down to here, and we've got 2 rooms in progress here as well, and the corridor will eventually extend out this way too, but we'll come back to that later. So we've got storage room 1, that sign says. Storage room 1. This is just a room with a bunch of chests in it. You might notice that all of the lights in this corridor and this room are currently off. That's because I haven't rigged them up yet, because I have a plan for how we're going to do that eventually. And then across here we have a currently unlabeled room, but it's basically an interior apartment block of sorts. This is where all the bedrooms are. Room A1 through to A9, then there's a second floor as well. This is basically like a little residential area with first batch of bedrooms, and all of these bedrooms are pretty much identical. That's supposed to be like a little TV screen there. You've got a light switch for each individual room that turns the lights off. You can't tell because it's got night vision on at the moment, but when I don't have it on, you can tell that it gets dark. And each room comes with its own table, it comes with its own flower and flower pot, its own furnace, crafting table, chest, and a bed. And yeah, all of these rooms are pretty much identical. There's a little bit of a layout difference, but they've all got the same stuff in them regardless. They're just like laid out slightly differently, each one, but yeah, they're all basically the same. We've got a little fountain in the middle here as well that goes up to the ceiling of this chamber, as well as this staircase propped up by some glass and stone. I tried to make this look kind of nice, you know, but I think I did a pretty good job personally, but I don't know, you can be the judge of that. And we come up the stairs here to the second floor, and all of the second floor rooms are also pretty much identical as well. All of these rooms are pretty much exactly the same, just with a few slight variations in their layout. Yeah, this is just a little residential area for all of the rooms. This is like companions can come and stay in here when they're between journeys and stuff like that. And yeah, that's the entire purpose of this room here. Obviously, I've still got to rig up these lights here, and I'm hoping it's going to be enough to light up the whole area, but if not, I might put some little like lanterns and stuff around perhaps. I feel like that could look quite nice, but we'll wait and see what everything looks like once it's all rigged up with the lighting system and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the off-camera work that I've done so far. Now I think what we'll try and do is rig up the lighting system for these rooms. Now this room up here that I've started building on top of the console room is going to be the lighting control system basically. Yeah, essentially the idea is to have a central room above the console room that controls all of the lights throughout the entire ship, apart from a few exceptions. Obviously the console room has its own lighting control, and each of the bedrooms has its own individual switch for its own lighting as well, but the majority of the lights in like the corridors and the other rooms, etc., will all be controlled from this chamber here. There's going to be like a whole row of switches, and they're all going to correspond to different sections of the ship. I was thinking we could do like a north, south, east and west type of setup. So that's the idea, and there's going to be a bunch of lighting rigged up. Now, I'm not sure whether to wait until I build more rooms over this side at least before I start sorting out the lighting, because this room's going to have to be rigged up to a corridor as well eventually. I guess I can make some kind of placeholder system for the time being at least, and then we can always come back to it at a later time, I suppose. I'm trying to think, if we place... what happens if I place them? That could work, if I could place them there. What was that gonna? That might be. No, I think that'll work out quite well actually. We'll place 4 blocks around here. Also decided to put a little cage in here. Alright, so we've got that rigged up. Let's get a lever a minute. So we put a lever there. And I think what we'll try and do is... I'm not sure this is going to work out quite how I planned. Oh, no, that works, okay. Let's get some kind of wall system built up here as well while we're at it. I think we'll just have it come to here. Okay, cue montage of me building the walls of this room, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, well we've built up the start of the walls anyway, so we're going to connect that up. I think what we'll do is we'll have it connect up via a... So we're going to have one of these go to each of the 4 main wings of the ship, basically. They'll all control, like all the rooms over this side would be controlled from the switch that I just placed, and then the same case goes for everything else. Any rooms over this side, which probably won't be very many because I don't want it to overlap with the police box entrance, so there won't be that many on that side. And then this side will be controlled from that block there, and that block there will control this side, and we'll have levers, etc, etc. And yeah, that's the plan. So I think what we'll do is we'll connect this up now. Let's see, so we need to connect it to this corridor, the storage room, and these lights here, right. Okay, now begins the long journey of trying to connect this up to this. This is going to be fun. Okay, that works for that, so that's those 2 lights rigged up from the top. Alright, now we've got to go around the other side, put a repeater there, we'll have this carry on over the top, and, there. Why is that just cut straight off? Okay, I'm not sure why that's happening. I hope this hasn't bugged out or something. Alright, let's do it this way. Why does it cut off here? That doesn't look dark enough for it to be running out. Okay, that works. That was weird. I'm not sure why that happened. Okay. Oh, wait. There's a door activating somewhere. That's not good. I think I might have got my wires crossed somewhere. Yeah, this door seems to be activating. Ah, I see what I've done. Okay, right. Actually, do then is. Can I stop destroying the fucking block that the redstone is on? Okay, so that doesn't activate that, so that's alright. We can have that running along there. Alright, there we go. So we'll leave all that connected up, and that should have the lights turned on without having to accidentally have the door open. So now we've got to rig up the rest of them somehow. And that's the last bit placed there. That's completely pointless, I don't know why I put that there. Alright, so let's just have a little look. Let's go inside and have a little look to see how much that illuminates the room. Yeah, it's still kind of dark, isn't it? I was hoping it was going to reach down below, but the lights just sort of do the top bit, don't they? It is kind of nice though, I quite like this. Alright, well I think next time what we'll do is we'll sort out some kind of lighting system for down below on the bottom floor of this bedroom, and then hopefully we can get on and build some more rooms after that. But yeah, for now, I think we'll end that episode here. Alright, so that was part 5 of the Minecraft TARDIS building series. Made a bit of progress. If I don't end up doing it between episodes off camera, then next episode we'll be sorting out lighting on the bottom floor of that bedroom chamber that I built. Oh, if you have any if anyone watching this wants to suggest any kind of rooms that I could build on this TARDIS build, by the way, because I've got some things in mind, but I'm always up for taking ideas. So comment below any ideas for rooms that you have, either official ones that have been mentioned in the show or seen in the show, or just random rooms that I could put in here that you thought of that you want me to include at some point. Just comment them below and I'll make a note of them and I'll see if I can put them in sometime. And I'll see you in about a week with another video on this channel. So yeah, goodbye everyone.